This is not usually my thing. I'm not political. I'm not religious. Um, I do feel very strongly about the fact that everybody should be able to speak what's on their mind, especially if they do it in a civil, communicative manner. If you're trying to have a conversation and you have different opinions, there's nothing wrong with that. Uh, the events that happened with Charlie Kirk, honestly, I'm devastated. I respected that man. I didn't know him personally. I watched all his videos, as so many of you have, and we had differences of opinions. There were things that I was like, I don't really agree with you there, Charlie. But he stood by his values, he stood by his morals, and he had civil communication. He would sit there and hold these debates strictly for different opinions, to communicate people on different sides of the fence, to sit down at a table and have a conversation. That's what this was about. That's what this whole fucking country is supposed to be about. But when it comes down to it, this world, this society that we live in has become so tainted. So the way Charlie would put it is, he would say that people have strayed too far from God or whatever. But I agree with that to an extent. Like I said, I'm not religious. People have strayed too far from what should be socially acceptable behavior. People have strayed too far from good-natured intentions. People have strayed too far from compassion, from consideration. Nobody cares about anybody anymore, and it's repulsive. Honestly, it's disgusting. And even if this video doesn't get any attention, even if this video gets shadow banned for whatever reason because I used one vulgarity earlier, even if, everybody hates me because I'm saying this, that's fine. Because that's exactly what Charlie was doing. He was going up to the people that openly contradict his views, his beliefs, his opinions, and he was trying to have conversation. He was trying to broaden both horizons, his own and the person on the other end of the table. Because honestly, when you have intelligent conversation, when you have back and forth, when you have an actual debate, there's always something to be learned. Whether it's about yourself, the person that you're talking to, the topic that you're talking about, whatever it may be. Debates. Oh, my beard's all messed up. I gotta fix that. Sorry, people, I keep messing with it. But back on track. Debates are crucial for growth in a society. But the events that happened yesterday, along with the other event he was trying to bring to light, which was the refugee who was stabbed on the bus out in North Carolina, I believe it was. Nobody heard anything about that forever. And that's not even mentioning the witnesses that saw the whole event happen and watched that girl die right in front of them. And just got up and got off and went about their day like nothing happened. I mean, come on, people. What are we nowadays? Until it actually happened. Until him and people like him started speaking out and saying, why is nobody talking about this? Why is this not mentioned? I don't want to sit here and dive too deep into things just because it's not worth it, honestly. But if you're one of the people that is genuinely happy about the fact that an innocent man, a father of two, and a devoted husband, was brutally murdered for having open conversation with people who disagree with him, who he disagrees with, for trying to just speak. They're just trying to talk. For trying to get along with each other. If you're one of those people that is proud of that act, that is, happy that this man's voice is no longer here, then fuck off. There's a door. Scram. I don't need you. I don't want you. I don't need that caliber of person in any form of any of my circles. I surround myself with people who care for each other, people who look out for each other, people who are willing to go the extra mile if they can, if you need it. I'm all about taking care of one another. I'm all about helping somebody up when they're down. I'm all about reaching for that hand up if I'm the one down. But that has to go both ways. It can't just be, oh, gimme, 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 fuck you. I don't care how I know you. If I know you because you followed me on TikTok, or because you liked something that I posted on Facebook, or because whatever, if you find your way into my circle, I'll help you out. I'll do what I can. I just build these things. I mean, honestly, I build these electric bikes. For me, for the kids, for friends, I help out. I mean, these things are a hobby. But any questions? Y'all need them? If you have a connection to me, I'm a vein. Tap in. Go ahead. I'll tell you whatever I need to. Whatever you need. But if you're one of those repulsive people that is proud that a very intelligent mind and very peaceful voice was silenced violently, goodbye.